Alright, welcome to this live video. I don't know if you can hear me properly, but I believe you can still hear a little bit of what I'm saying. Alright, this is the first live video on Mend Your Mind podcast. Yeah, we've always been making it a podcast, an audio podcast. Earlier we started with the video podcast, but due to technicalities we could not continue with that. But we are here again, continuing our live podcast for the sake of reaching out to more audience, to be of help to them and to help lives to be part of the world changers. I'm Uche, Anyasie, the founder and CEO of Israel Youth Foundation, and this is Mend Your Mind podcast. We'll be considering a theme, as you can see on the caption: the life you crave. The life you crave. We all have our cravings. We have several things we crave. We have a lifestyle that we want to emulate. There's a lifestyle we want to just carry on. There's a lifestyle we want to see happen in our lives. There are a lot of people that do those things and will feel like, oh, I want to get to this stage where I can do these things too. And it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Rather, it's not a bad idea to have that lifestyle, but it is a process. And one of the main criteria of that process is you taking responsibility. There are lots to being responsible. I mean, the initial point of one being responsible is your ability to lead. Now, if you want to lead, you must be able to take responsibility. You must be able to look at things the way they are and be of use to them. Like, you should not just look at those things and say, I don't care, it doesn't concern me, whatever happens to it, let it be so. No, there is an input you will bring into those things that will make those things become better. Alright, I hope I'm not too fast on these, because I really want you to grab something from this. I really want you to get the best from this. I really want you to have something a take home from this at the end of this podcast. The life you crave. There are so many things you crave, and for you to achieve those things, for those things to happen, you have to take it gradually. You have to be able to be responsible for those things. I'm not asking you not to apportion blame. Definitely, whenever people hear take responsibility, they would always want to believe you want them to take the blame for everything. They will always want them to say, okay, take the blame, you are not at fault, take the blame, no one is at fault, you are the one at fault. That way you will be able to achieve more. There is no one on earth that doesn't have a reason to blame someone. There is no one on earth that doesn't have who to blame. There is no one on earth that shouldn't blame somebody. You are to blame somebody when the time is right, when you know that, okay, this person is the cause of this thing. Blame the person, but don't turn it to a constant thing to look for someone to apportion blame to. Else, you will not grow and you will not get that kind of life you want to live. So this is the time for you to strategize. This is the time for you to work on your progress. Work on the way you approach things. Work on the way you see things. Work on the way you live, so that you would grow. Because your growth would not happen unless you take it intentionally, unless you take the responsibility, unless you hold on to it, then determine that you want to make it happen. I believe I've said much on this responsibility of a thing and you getting the life you crave. If you want more of this and you feel there are a lot of things you're going through that you know that, okay, you are not able to achieve a lot of things, you can book for one of our therapy sessions. As the norm is, our first session is always a free one, and we'll be looking forward to having a session with you to help you grow, to help you achieve so many things that you still feel you've not achieved or you want to achieve. Thanks for listening, and I want to believe that you're a winner and you will keep winning. Bye.